everybody. Welcome to episode 2 of Tash B and Big G, where we chat about things marketing and sales related, and basically just sort of, kick back and have a bit of a yarn about some of the things that we see that's going on in the industry and some of the things that sort of pops up for us while we're out and about doing our thing. So today's topic of conversation, Big G, is...
Yep. Oh, okay.
What's our topic of conversation today?
What have you got for us? I can't remember.
It's canvassing new clients.
Well, there you go.
Today we're talking about canvassing new clients. So, goodness me. So tell us, how do you go about canvassing new clients? So you need to grow your sales. You need to get new customers on board. What's your starting point?
Starting point. Ooh. There you go. Well, work out who you really want on board. If it's in a territory or a region.
Yeah.
If you want to have a look at a certain area where you think you can grow your sales, pick a place, look for a certain customer within that area.
Yeah.
One that you think will be right for you, because there's a lot of little things in between that have to suit for them to be the right customer for you, paying their bills and all those sorts of things. Good. And then start from there. But always remember, they're not silly. They've been in business a long time. And
you're not the first person to
No, that's right. So know your product before you go there to start with.
Okay, so 2 things there. So what you've said is, look at the area that you're wanting to grow your business, so whether it's a region.
Yep.
So, for example, we look at a geographical region, for example, and then we turn around and in that geographical region, we identify the types of stores or the types of customers we think we could do business with.
That's the one. And then within those customers, what product mix or that you think will work with those customers as well.
So then you go back and do a bit of research around what type of business that customer for you is.
Yes.
To get a better understanding then of how your product can work.
Yep. So if they're using a product or selling a product, is it for construction? Is it for mining? Is it for farming, agricultural?
Okay.
Is it for just pure retail? I don't know, but you have to look at all those markets.
So before you actually pick up the phone to make an appointment to speak to a new customer to say, hey, I want to sell to you.
Yep.
You've done a bit of research.
A lot of research. So you've got to find out who the people are in the business, what the business is about, how long they've been in business, what their business model is. Are they on Facebook? Have they got a great website? Do they have all that to start with? And they're little points you need to target when you're selling your pitch to that customer.
So do you research and then do you pitch that's really tailored? Look,
every pitch is going to be tailored to that customer. Yeah. It's not a generic.
Look, I've got to say, I agree with you 100% there, because I know one of the things that I find so frustrating is when I get a phone call from somebody wanting to sell me something. And I'm like, yep, that's great, but what's your product going to do for me?
That's right.
And then it's just... tumbleweeds on the end of the phone, or just sending out this blanket email, saying, hey, I've got this product, you need to buy it. I just look at that and I hit the delete button straight away, because you haven't put any effort into...
it's like if you're applying for a job, it's like having a cover letter. It's got to be detailed for that job. Your pitch or however you go about it has to be detailed to that customer and that business, because they're all going to be different.
Yeah, absolutely. They are different. So do your research first, then look at how you're going to match your product is actually going to help the customer, because I think, again, that's a really valid and important point, because you're in business together. And I know too from my sales days and even in my marketing role, I don't actually want my product everywhere. There's some places that I don't want my product in every store or in every single space if I don't feel as though it's going to enhance my brand.
That's right. The old sales saying is shifting sand. You don't want every shop or everybody in town selling your product.
Exactly. So if I've got a premium product, I want where it's retail to be in a space that is premium and,
But not bastardising the price. Keep it at a premium price.
Yeah.
Everybody makes margin.
Absolutely. So, okay, so we've done that bit of homework, Glenn.
Yep.
We've gone through, we've done our research, we've identified maybe 3 or 4 customers who we think, yep, I think that's a good space to sell my product, and I've gone through and I've got online, I've looked on the internet, maybe I might have even just done a bit of a ghosting, walked into a store or had a chat to a couple of people about their business.
Yep. And always ask other people in your industry too. Everyone's willing to share a bit of information. So it might look great from the outside, but no, don't go there. They don't pay their bills.
Okay,
well, don't go there.
That's what I was going to ask you. So what do you do next? So the next thing you do, you would then talk to some other people who in the industry, you may do business
some other people
with them.
who may deal with them or in that area that have had dealings with them before.
Yep. Okay, and then the next step. What do you do next?
Next step? Next step is make an appointment.
Make an appointment, okay.
And that appointment can be the hardest one to do. I remember doing one in early days as a sales rep to a marine dealership, and we were selling padlocks and things like that, and it's not a sexy product, but pitch to get through the door was sat down and thought about it for a long time, rang the owner of the business, it was a big business in Melbourne, and said, John, I'd like to make an appointment to come and see you. We've got a new line of marine security products to talk to you about.
Nice one.
So that got his attention straight away, because if I'm going to come in and sell you some padlocks, well, don't worry about that. We're not going to sell padlocks. But make your product sound like it's the one to suit their business.
Applicable to what they sell, absolutely. I like that. So think about how your product is going to work for your customer.
And, so once you get that appointment, that's the hard bit.
Hard part. Just getting on the phone.
That's it.
So do you prefer getting on the phone or sending an email first?
Nah, I prefer to pick up the phone once I've got all my information together.
Right, okay then, And you make sure too that you know the person who you need to speak to?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Or the second person in line to speak to, because if the owner of the business or the main person that you need to speak to is away on holidays or is got some long-term holidays, you need to know who that next in line person is.
So how would you go about finding out that information?
Google.
Google's great now.
And
Facebook's
again,
great too. Yep.
Your network of other people. Ask who the right people is right person is to speak to. And they may be in a buying group or all those sorts of things. So if you get a relationship with the head office for a buying group, you can call them and ask all the right information as well.
Or even just calling the store itself,
Absolutely.
Hey, look, I was wanting to tee up a time to meet with manager.
Yep.
I was just wondering if you could tell me, who it actually is that I'm speaking to. And
that's the one.
Some people can get a bit cagey with that, but that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you know what, Glenn? I think there's some great tips on how we go about canvassing new customers. So I think that then possibly, for our next video, we should probably talk about cold calling, because that's really the next step in the chain, isn't it? We've canvassed some new clients. How we now go about cold calling and getting these new clients on board. Anyway, guys, once again, thank you so much for joining us for today's episode. Just a little bite of Tash B and Big G chatting about how we go about canvassing. Thank you. Canvassing new customers. Next week's episode, we'll be talking about cold calling, so you will want to stay on and make sure that you catch that episode as well. And so make sure that you don't miss it. Make sure that you subscribe to our channels, follow us on social media, so that you stay up to date on everything that is going on. And like always, please leave us some comments. Let us know what you thought. Share this with your friends. So if there's somebody who you think would find this beneficial, please share that with them. And always too, drop us a line as well if there's a topic that you'd like to see us cover. Anyway, until next time, thanks so much for joining us. Bye. You didn't say goodbye, Glenn.
Bye.